Ever pondered about the genius behind the success of iconic bands like Nirvana and Pixies? It was none other than Steve Albini, a man whose impact on the music industry resonates with every strum and beat. Born into the world of music, Albini's journey started at a young age. His passion for music paved the way for a career that would leave an indelible mark on the music industry. He was not just a music producer, but a cultural commentator, a beacon of unvarnished opinions and self-awareness in an industry often clouded by glitz and glamour. Albini's career took a monumental turn when he began working with bands that would go on to become staples of the indie music scene. Nirvana and Pixies were among many that benefited from Albini's unique approach to music production. His dedication to capturing raw, unfiltered sound was a breath of fresh air in an industry that often favored overproduction. But Albini's contributions went beyond the production booth. His unique recording techniques, such as using microphones more as a tool of capturing performance rather than manipulating sound, made him a revered figure in the industry. He was known for his affordability for small bands, a champion for underdogs and indie artists, making their first steps in the music world. In a world where every penny counts, Albini's approach to fair pricing was a testament to his belief in the power of music, not the power of money. His work with bands such as Nirvana, the Pixies, and PJ Harvey certainly attests to his belief. He was able to capture the raw, authentic sound that these bands became known for, and in doing so, forever left his mark on the music scene. But Steve Albini was not just a producer, he was also a musician. He played in bands like Big Black and Shellac, hanging up his producer hat to play guitar and write songs. The raw energy, honesty, and grit in his music echoed his attitude to the music industry. Sadly, the world recently lost this music giant. At the age of 61, Steve Albini passed away due to heart attack. The news sent shockwaves through the industry, with fans and colleagues mourning his sudden loss. Yet, even in death, Albini's legacy lives on. His influence on the music industry remains undiminished. The albums he produced, the bands he nurtured, and his unvarnished opinions will continue to resonate with music lovers for generations to come. Steve Albini was not just a music producer. He was a cultural icon, a beacon of authenticity in a world often shrouded in artifice. In our journey through the life of Steve Albini, we cannot overlook his contributions as a musician. Albini was not just a producer, he was also a guitarist, songwriter, and the driving force behind two influential bands, Big Black and Shellac. Big Black was Albini's first major band, formed in the early 80s. Known for their aggressive and abrasive sound, they were pioneers of industrial punk. Albini was the lead vocalist and guitarist, his raw energy and unique style adding a distinct flavor to their music. Big Black's songs often tackled controversial and dark themes, pushing the boundaries of what was considered acceptable in music at the time. They were unapologetically loud, gritty, and their music was a reflection of Albini's own disdain for the mainstream music industry. After Big Black disbanded, Albini formed Shellac in the early 90s. Again taking on the role of guitarist and vocalist, Albini continued his exploration of noise rock. Shellac's music was marked by minimalism and precision, a stark contrast to the lush, overproduced sound that was popular at the time. Their sound was raw, intense, and it resonated with a growing audience who were tired of the artificiality of mainstream music. Both Big Black and Shellac had a profound influence on the music industry. They inspired a new generation of bands to embrace a raw, authentic sound, paving the way for the grunge movement of the 90s. Albini's belief in the power and integrity of music shone through in every chord he played, every song he wrote, and every band he helped shape. His work with Big Black and Shellac was a testament to his vision, his courage, and his unwavering commitment to authenticity in music. As we remember Steve Albini, we look back upon the countless personal anecdotes and tributes from the musicians he worked with. Kurt Cobain, frontman of Nirvana, once said, "Steve's dedication to the true essence of music was unparalleled. He captured the rawness of our sound like no one else could." PJ Harvey echoed these sentiments. Albini had this unique ability to make us feel comfortable in our own musical skin. He was just as much a partner in creation as he was a producer. His dedication to authentic sound, his commitment to fair pricing, and his passion for indie music have made him an industry icon. His departure from our world leaves an inescapable void in the music industry, one that is starkly visible. The echoes of his loss reverberate in every recording studio, every indie music label he has inspired. Today, as we reflect on his impact, we realize that his legacy is far more than his technical brilliance. It's an ethos that music is more than just a business. It's a form of expression, a vehicle for cultural commentary, and above all, a celebration of authenticity. In the grand concert of life, Steve Albini played an unforgettable tune. Every strum, every beat, and every lyric he ever produced now feels like a tribute to him. His melodies may have ceased, but the echoes of his music continue to resonate throughout our world. The music industry will forever feel the reverberations of his loss. His symphony of authenticity, dedication, and passion will persist in its stead. Rest in peace, Steve Albini. Your symphony lives on.